So when we have a taste, a one taste, we taste how being moves, how being functions, what being is, what being does, that makes everything whole. It does not divide. It moves in every level of a human life, exactly as what it is. That raises the function of a level to the movement of being. And so, pure being, let loose in the movement of a human life, is nothing other than glorious love. And awareness realizes in its utter giving away the forms that it's separated to its knowing, its true knowing, its being. It sees how function happens quite naturally in the mobility of being true, to heart knowing. Being doesn't use a thought. Being doesn't use a feeling. Being doesn't seek out a particular thought to have as against another thought not to have. A particular feeling to have as against another feeling not to have. A particular person to meet as a particular person not to meet. It meets everything as its unchangeable self. It's unchangeable beingness. So then when awareness begins to awaken to its heart, to belonging to its being, that allows the streaming of being to have all the forms that awareness is separated into like and dislike, good and bad, right and wrong. That also allows being to move into any energy center and be completely in it and change it by just being in it. So then that center begins to vibrate at a frequency of being, emptying out all the forms of preference, the energies of preference, opening up the deeper realms within the earth, the deeper realms within the unseen. And they marry, which means merge. And that merging is oneness moving, giving awareness the ability to be completely moved by its own love, direct and immediate, mobile in its own love, even amongst what it once used to identify with, breaking open everywhere within its experience. Breaking open in its mind, breaking open in its heart, breaking open in its feeling, breaking open in its relationships. Awareness becomes mobile and stabilized in the deeper truth it's belonging to. Realigning, like the one taste, the whole body, mind, with the light of love, its own love. In such a giveaway to its being, awareness is actually home amongst the debris of the separation it imposed on itself with apparent others. And it is able to function from the deeper levels of realization amongst the old functionality falling to pieces, and not making a story of the old functionality falling to pieces. Somehow in this, love shines through. Which is the knowing of this love of one's self, the pure being.